The following is an original presentation of the Wiregrass Black History Channel, collecting, preserving, sharing local history.
Happy holidays, happy holidays from the Wiregrass Black History Channel.
My favorite Christmas memory is when I was younger. There were 9 of us in the household, and just to see the joy of everyone's faces on that Christmas morning when you got that special gift that you wanted. Those are my special memories from Christmas.
My favorite Christmas memory is helping others in the community, passing out oranges, apples, and candy canes to our community members.
My favorite Christmas memory is all my siblings coming home from out of town with presents. And my birthday is 2 days after Christmas, and I had one family sibling that respected that, and everyone else just like bought a Christmas present, but he bought 2 for me. And just waking up, opening up the presents with my brothers and sisters and all my family around, just loving and eating plenty of good food.
My favorite thing I remember about Christmas is when I found out it really wasn't a Santa Claus, that my mom and dad was Santa. We was on our way to Georgia with Grandma and them. They told us to turn our head around and the present was put in the trunk. And we were just like, ah, but we still love Christmas.
My favorite Christmas memory is always spending time with my family at Christmas time. It's a joy to be around them, and I appreciate all of that.
That's when me and my dad, well, my whole family and sibling was sitting around the fire, roasting marshmallows. That was a favorite Christmas to me. We was all together, and we didn't have much, but we had enough.
Waking up on that Christmas morning, looking at all the toys up under the Christmas tree, and just my siblings and my mother and father, and the big feast we had at the end of the day when everybody came around and opened up the gifts. It was just wonderful. Now, back then, that's when Christmas really was Christmas, with family.
Well, my favorite Christmas memory was actually when I was in 4th grade. And my aunt bought me a red princess coat. I loved that coat, wore it for as many years as I could. And I guess that was my first love of red. And when I think back, my memories, that's one that has stuck with me throughout my life. So I guess that red princess coat that I got in 4th grade from my aunt is one of my favorite memories.
My favorite memory about Christmas is about Jesus Christ and how my family and all of us got together that Christmas morning. I remember my sister and I, we always looked for that shoebox because we could smell that apple and that orange and that peppermint candy that my mother had hid behind the sofa, but we were so naughty that we found it before Christmas morning. And then I remember my great-great-grandmother who always cooked that fruit cake, and we could smell that fruit, and we couldn't wait until Christmas morning to tear that little wrapping that she had around it, and we started eating it, and we all just loved every cake that my mother made. She always made those layer cakes, pineapple, lemon cheese, lane cake.
Hey, I've had lots of favorite Christmas memories growing up, but I think my most memorable one was in Christmas of 1990 when after I had my first child, and I was able to share the Christmas story to her, and to share my everything that my parents had given me down through the year for Christmas, and everything that I had learned through them, I was able to share that with her. So I think the Christmas of 1990 with my first child was my very first Christmas with her, was my most favorable Christmas.
My favorite Christmas was when I was a little girl, and I really believed in Santa Claus. And my mom used to say, run to the store before they closed, right out in Lakeview and Miss Barbara's store. And she was like, you got to hurry up now, because Santa Claus was across town. And he'll be over here in about an hour. And you ought to saw me running. I was pure sweating, and it was winter time. That was my favorite Christmas. I still love Christmas.
I have many Christmases that I thought was my favorite, but I think my favorite one was years ago. I really wanted this cowgirl suit, and I got a cowgirl suit, and I was so happy. And I was kind of disappointed when I found out there wasn't a Santa Claus, but I said, okay, I still believe in Christmas, and that's still my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, my favorite Christmas memory is my sisters and I, since we were little small children, we just inexplicably made this decision to put on Christmas plays that we would write ourselves and perform for our parents, the late Reverend Rochester Johnson Sr. and the late Margaret Johnson, every Christmas Eve. Then when our cousins Carolyn and Nisha moved in with us, we added Nisha to the cast, started writing all the dialogue. So my sisters always joked with me and said I was the Tyler Perry before the Tyler Perry. But we were just so blessed to have those memories in that time and that camaraderie together. And it was a tradition that we continued for many years until we were teenagers, and that we would perform our own written plays for our parents every Christmas.
My favorite Christmas memory was being up early that morning, opening gifts, watching my sister destroy the poor doll's hair because she had to wash it immediately. But I loved getting the stockings with the walnuts, the raisins, peppermint, oranges, apples, and the Brazil nuts that I couldn't ever crack.
My favorite Christmas memory is be on 503 New Hope, where the streets was mud, and all of my family, friends, and loved ones, we would come together and just have a good time, be outside enjoying each other company. It was just all about family, West Side.
My favorite Christmas thing to do is spend time with my family, play games, play music, my kind of music. My favorite thing about Christmas is New Year's, and it's my birthday. And
Ask your birthday.
And I get to do like my own music, like we can play garage band.
One of my favorite Christmas memories is I remember my mom with the Donny Hathaway song. She would always wake up with that one during Christmas, and even now when I hear that song, I still think about her and going through the house and singing and wagging that finger to that song. But that is one of my favorite Christmas memories, is that song, because that was my mom's favorite, and I remember her going through the house singing that Christmas song.
Happy holidays, happy holidays from the Wiregrass Black History Channel.